Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video we'll learn about the seed viability, longevity and seed dormancy. Seed viability is the proportion of seed in a lot that is capable of germinating, and seed longevity is the measure of how long seed remains viable. Then seed dormancy. Seed dormancy means the failure of viable seed to germinate under adequate environmental conditions. Structural dormancy is, we know that seed dormancy is two types. First one is structural dormancy and second one is physiological dormancy. So structural dormancy, it is imposed via the seed coat or seed coat dormancy. Example, camellia and redbud. Hard seed coats are impermeable to the much needed moisture that is critical for germination, and the breakdown process of structural dormancy is known as scarification. Then physiological dormancy. It is also known as embryo dormancy. Occurs when the embryo requires a special treatment to induce it to start active growth. A cold temperature application called stratification of about 1 to 7 degrees centigrade, 34 to 45 Fahrenheit, is commonly required to break down the dormancy, and the process is known as stratification. Then here are the improving capacity of germination by breaking down the seed dormancy. We can break down the seed dormancy in two ways. First one is physical and second one is chemical. Mechanical is one type of physical dormancy breaking process, such as mechanical process include a variety of methods adopted to scratch the surface of the seed to loosen the covering, which is called scarification. Then seeds may be mechanically rubbed between sheets of abrasive tissue such as sandpaper. Then may also be scratched by tumbling them in a rotating drum lined with a coarse material such as emery cloth. Then some people also mix abrasive material such as gravel with seeds in the drum. Mechanical brushing of seed must be done carefully to avoid damaging the embryo. Here we can see the mechanical dormancy breaking process, seed dormancy breaking process. Then second one is temperature. Temperature is also a physical process of dormancy breaking. Then scientists have observed that forests that have experienced a fire produce new seedling growth soon after a rainfall, whereas forests that have not burned do not have such new growth. The inference is that the high temperature weakens the seed covering enough to enable it in imbibe moisture. In horticultural applications, some seeds may be placed in boiling water with heat turned off for about 24 hours. Some seeds require cold temperature treatment such as stratification to germinate. So this is the temperature for breaking down the dormancy. Then light is one type of physical process for breaking down dormancy. Light is required by many weed species and some small seeds such as lettuce before germination can occur. Soil tillage exposes buried seeds to light. The light requirement to stimulate germination must be of a certain quality. Exposure of lettuce to red light about 660 nanometers induces germination, but far red light 730 nanometers inhibits it. It was discovered that if seed received red light after exposure to far red light, germination occurred. In fact, germination occurred as long as the last treatment before sowing was red light. Here we can see that in presence of red light germination occur, and absence of red light no germination. Then acid treatment, it is one type of chemical treatment for breaking down the dormancy. Seed dormancy due to hard seed covering may be overcome by soaking the seed concentrated sulfuric acid for periodic ranging from a few minutes to several hours. Soaking in acid is done in non-metallic container. Periodic stirring helps to uniformly expose the seed to the acid. Concentrated acid is very injurious and must be handled with great caution. Gloves should be worn. It is the best to test a small sample first to find the best duration of soaking before treating the whole lot. Acid treated seed should be washed thoroughly under running water for about 10 to 15 minutes before sowing. Sowing should occur without delay. So this is the process of acid treatment. Then leaching with water. It is another type of chemical process for breaking down the seed dormancy. Leaching may be used where dormancy is due to chemical factors such as coumarin. Coumarin is one type of chemical substance which is present in seed and which inhibit seed to germinate. Then hot water leaching is done at 67 to 80 degrees centigrade. It is more effective than cold water leaching. However, if the water is too hot, the seed may be injured. As previously mentioned, seed of some fleshy fruits such as strawberry and tomato will not germinate in the fruit because of the presence of chemical germination inhibitors, which is known as coumarin. Coumarin is one type of inhibitor for seed germination. Then some desert plant seeds germinate only after a heavy downpour of rain that is able to wash away the inhibitors. By germinating only after a heavy rain, the seedlings are assured adequate moisture for survival and development until their roots are developed enough to absorb moisture. Okra seed may be soaked in water for 12 to 24 hours to leach away a water-soluble inhibitor that is known as coumarin. Then primed seeds. Primed seeds is another type of chemical process for breaking down dormancy. Primed or enhanced seeds are seeds that have been soaked in a solution such as ethyl alcohol or potassium chloride to give the germination process a head start by activating enzymes and hormones. Seeds must be primed carefully to ensure success. Primed seeds germinate early and uniformly. So these are the process for breaking down seed dormancy. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.